So I want to speak about actually my experience, how I build products, how I build brands. More than 10 years I was involved in brand creation, product creation. I was running a web design studio. We did a lot of projects. I worked with big brands like Uber. And then, like I decided to create a joiner. And joiner is a platform, and it grows organically without any marketing spend, and this is a very good sign. And it starts actually in 2020 when I was in Kazakhstan. I stuck there for 4 months. So actually I came for 10 days only. Yeah, and this life changed a lot for me and for my brothers, my family. And I found this idea actually because I realized how difficult it is connect with people, how difficult it is find friends, how difficult it is to find activities around you and the right people. So I used different apps. I used Tinder, for example, and it was waste of time for me because you swipe and then you chat. You don't have these deep chats, and in the end, you meet person and you feel really awkward. And I didn't like this experience. It was a really waste of time. So I decided, fuck Tinder, I will create Joiner. And in Joiner, you will add any activity you want to do today, and other people will see it, and they can join you. And it's super simple. And I have experience. So this is when I got this idea. I came back to Vilnius in 4 months, and I forgot about it. And in some time, I realized, oh, I did nothing. So I pushed myself. Let's do it. So when I create any brand or product, I feel like an artist. For me, it's like black canvas, like empty canvas, and you can do whatever you want. I don't look at trends. I don't look at designs and beautifulness. I just do what I want to do because I'm creating new energy. So in Joiner case, we started with prototyping. Like I draw on the paper my first initial idea when I was in Kazakhstan. And I came back, and I hired a designer, and we did a lot of prototypes. And when I was happy with prototyping, I counted every click in these prototypes. I was counting in my head how simple it can be. So after prototypes were done, I was happy with that. We moved to the next step. And the next step is UI, is actually design. But for me, design is not like, it shouldn't be beautiful. It shouldn't be something that, it's trendy right now. If everyone does full screen, it doesn't mean I want to do full screen, for example. So for me, it's UI is emotion. And I set the emotion for Joiner from the day one. And the emotion for Joiner was joy. Like every third adult on the planet right now feels lonely, they feel depressed, and I decided we need to give them something that they really deserved. And this is joy, this is colors. And so once you set this emotion, afterwards it's super easy to design and to develop any product. So we started with logo, and the logo was joyful, and it shows connection of 3 people. Here, it's 3 people connected in one event. So this is spiral, and actually it can go as long as we want. We can prolong the spiral. So afterwards, we started with prototype, like designing our app, and it wasn't easy for me to find, this emotion, this joyful emotion. So this was first designer, and actually I changed 3 designers, not changed, but I worked with 3 designers till I found something what I really liked. And the first one was this, and this looks really cool, simple, clean, but it doesn't give me this emotion. So next, I approached Ogilvy Vilnius, and I said, guys, can you help me? I need only 1 screen, so can you design 1 screen for me which will give me sexy and joyful vibes? And we came up with this one, and I really liked it. So we used this option like for the upcoming design system. And later, it was a big job actually to get this guy, but this guy is a main lead UX and UI in Tinder, New York, and we had so many sleepless nights with him, which I really was waiting for. And yeah, so because his morning was my night, and every day we had calls, and we were doing this product together, and I really enjoyed every hour we worked together. So you can see actual right now, like if you will download our app, you will see this live. So when you design and when you do any product, super important are details. Like your team, whole team should love details if you want to build a big, meaningful brand. So if you love details, it will definitely give you a magical experience to your users. Users see everything, and when you design something, when you code something, and when you don't take care of the details, they still notice it. So time to time I do such events, and we have common chat like help improve joiner, and like users can write down whatever they want, whatever they think it should be done, and I realize that they really see everything. And if you don't take care of details, when you kind of make live your product, impression of your product for people, if you trying to get this Ferrari, but for them it can be like mix of Volkswagen and Ferrari, for example, because you don't take care of details, and you can have two wheels, but they're a little bit different. Front-end developers caring about details are diamonds, and I would say having those in your team is a superpower. And in general, like all your team should either love details or not. And I suggest you to love it, because when I build products, I really love what I do. And for example, this is a great example of Macintosh. Steve Jobs, he did a fantastic job, and he set this rule and philosophy that we are about details. And that's why many people love it. And this is an example of Macintosh when they produced with transparent case. And you could see how much attention was set to every detail inside and outside. And I believe that's why they've grown to a huge brand we love today. This is another example of front-end. So for example, on the left is design, on the right is reality, and it looks kind of similar. So for me, it was quite difficult to find such example where it looks super similar, but still, if you look at the details, we have different size of this XP. We have different background here. It's a little bit higher, and here we don't have a shadow, which we have here. So if if you miss a few small details, in the end, like whole product will lose magic. And again, your product will be like this. You have a great idea, you have great, engine, but your user, while he starts the engine, he will see different wheels. They're the same size, but a little bit different, and the whole impression will be different. Important and golden rule: use your product. So I know some product owners, I know some guys who are building product, but they are not using product. And I believe if you want to stand out and be next level product, you want to beat competitors, you really need to use it and love what you do. So if you're working on a product, you are not using it, I suggest you just to find such one which you will use and feel the same problem as user feels. So because one detail can change the game, Analyze, improve mindset. So this also is something really important to have best product on the market. So when, for example, I use Joiner, I use it every day. And when I see something can be done simpler, easier, I always note it. I can do a screenshot, I can, if I'm on the go, I can put it to ChatGPT, not to forget, and I have a list of improvements. Right now I have something like 100 improvements for current joiner to do. This is another example of details which I put. So for example, we have a page, event page, and to see these pictures, you need to swipe down, and then you see full screen pictures. You can scroll, and it's fantastic. It's very convenient, all good. But then when you scroll down, you want to swipe up just to close pictures. Instead of that, now we have this button to close, and you need to do a different click just to close pictures and get back, you know. And I'm against unneeded clicks, so I note it, I put it in my list, and we will improve it. Don't worry about competitors, take care of your users. This is very important as well. So many product owners and products, they're looking too much, you know, what's happening on the market, competitors, trends, and you are losing focus when you do it. So instead of that, I suggest you to take care of your users. You know, they're using so many apps and everything that they will tell you what's needed to be done and what's needed to be improved in your product. So we get so many ideas and feedbacks that, I don't know, I know everything about others from our users. Like our users even calling me and saying that, oh, you know, like the guys just event finished and they created another group in Telegram or WhatsApp because they're caring about me because I care about them. Keep inspired. So if you want to deliver a great product, your team should be inspired. And if you feel, when I see that, for example, designer is about to have a burnout, so I can hire another designer to co-design, and they together will work on some tasks, you know, and the guy can be refreshed and recharge creativity. So this is very important. I will show you one case study. So we improved profile page, and it helped people to gain followers 3 times. So on the left, it was kind of old and boring, and we noticed that, you know, people don't follow this person, like people don't follow other people. So we decided, I said, guys, we need to sell these profiles. We need to sell people to other people. So let's do something cool. And we added a lifestyle to profile page. So we decided to show like several pictures at the same time, not like one by one. We decided to show some achievements, some interests. Like if you go to his profile page, you kind of get impression of this person immediately, and if you like it, you can follow him. So I get, for example, almost 1,000 followers on Joiner, and this is fantastic because whatever I create, even this event, so many people get notified immediately, and they afterwards come. So if you are using Joiner, I suggest you to remind people to follow you, because whatever you create, they will get notified immediately. And to sum up, you know, I created simple formula how to make a product that people would love. First is empathy. So it means you truly should understand your user, and you should live their pain, and you should use the product. Simplicity, so think about every step, think about every click, and make it as simple as possible. Emotion, again, this is about UI, but this is not just about good design. It's not just about, I don't know, trendy design. It's about right emotion. Details, remember this Ferrari. So if you want to have in the end Ferrari, so everyone in the team should take care of the details. And your brand and product will stand out for sure. And the cherry on top is a taste, like UI taste. If someone in your team has a good taste, it's always good. So in the end, you will have this love. Thank you very much.